and welcome to Long Live the Queen, where we talk about the women who made history. And by we, I mean the royal we, because it's just me. Today we're talking about the 12th and final day of Christmas, January 5th. This is it, guys, the grand finale. We have arrived at the 12th day of Christmas, January 5th, 12th night. This was a big day, probably the biggest. There would be a feast, a huge feast. This is what they had been preparing for with their marzipan chess set. There was a ton of food and a ton of alcohol, music, and dancing, of course. This was the celebration leading up to the 3 wise men arriving at the baby Jesus the following day at the Feast of Epiphany. The 12th night was kind of a big deal. Shakespeare wrote a play called Twelfth Night. In Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, Viola, separated from her twin Sebastian, dresses like a boy and works for the Duke Orsino, whom she falls in love with. Orsino is in love with the Countess Olivia and sends Violetta to court her for him, but Olivia falls for Violetta instead. Sebastian arrives, causing a flood of mistaken identity, and marries Olivia. Violetta then reveals she's a girl and marries Orsino. But before Shakespeare, it was the celebratory last day of Christmas festivities. They would have seasonal snacks such as candied oranges. Oranges kind of made their name as Christmas fruit because they were in season in the Mediterranean. Candied oranges and sugared orange peels. The rich were not risking scurvy for Christmas. There would be more masks and little skits put on by the courtiers, and on occasion, mock combat. If it could be helped, people wouldn't be killed, but they pretended to kill each other because what else is a drunk rich guy going to do on the 12th day of his holiday? I hope you enjoyed this mini-episode series on the 12 days of Christmas, and I hope you had a great holiday with all of your loved ones. And with that, I'll leave you with a Christmas joke. What did Santa say Christmas morning? That's a wrap. You can share your thoughts with me at longlivethequeenpodcast@gmail.com or on Facebook or Instagram at longlivethequeenpodcast. Long live to all the queens out there. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for listening.